Welcome to my 30-day no edit vlogging challenge, day 30. Done. I made it. Finally. Actually, this went by pretty fast. But welcome to those of you who have been following me throughout this journey. I thank you for all your support. And if you are new to this, a quick explanation. This was my way of challenging myself to become a better speaker on camera. So when I do my post edits, I'm not cutting so much, which I found I was doing a lot of in the past. Plus, this helps me work on my technical skills. So, day 30, I made it, and I thought a good theme for this final day of this challenge would be to give you my opinion of pros and cons of doing a 30-day challenge on YouTube. So we're going to start with the cons. The first thing I would say is it takes time away from your life or the things you normally do during the day. Because as a YouTube creator, we usually post about once a week, maybe once every couple weeks, most people. But with this, you have to do it every single day. So for myself, I am a runner. I train for marathons. So doing these videos actually took away from my training schedule, and I've noticed a big decline in the miles that I normally put in because I had to put in a certain amount of time to this instead of that. So that is con number one. Con number two is having to think of different content every day. Unless you're doing a certain challenge, like you're doing a push-ups or miles in or whatever your challenge is. My specific challenge was I had to vlog every day, and I had to think of something to talk about, some kind of topic. So every day I had to think of some kind of theme for that video. So that was one of the cons. Another one, con number two. Now, con number three is it forces you to put out content. Unless you don't live by your word, which I don't think you do, but I do. When I give myself a challenge, I see myself do it to the very end. So this forced me to put out a video every single day. Unlike what I normally would do, like maybe put one out once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, this one I had to do it every day. No matter what was going on in my life, I had to find a time to do it. Even if it was just a 2-minute video, I did it. So that's con number three. But when it goes to the pros of this, the good things, you have to put out content every day. That's pro number one for that, I think. Even though it's difficult to do every day, but it is also a good thing because it forces you to stretch yourself, to learn, to go through those challenges, to be resilient. No matter what's going on in your life, you have to put out a video. So that is a strength builder, I believe, in my opinion. Number two, it helps you learn quicker because you make mistakes more often. So if you're just putting out a video once a week, once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, whatever your schedule is, that's when you get your mistakes, and that's when you learn from those mistakes. If you put out a video every single day, you're going to probably make a mistake every single day, and you're going to learn from that mistake. So that is a plus of putting out a video every day. You got to learn every day. And the last thing, there's many parts of this, but this is my third one, is it teaches you to think of topics every day. Teaches you to think quicker. There were days when I did not have a topic. I was struggling to find one, and out of the blue, one would come up. So that is another strength builder. It helps. You have to put out a topic every day, and you have to think fast about it. Because normally, if you put out a video once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever it is, you could put out the video and then you have a few weeks or you have some time to think about what's the next one. So with this, once you're done, got to think of the next one. You got to have one on deck. So those are my pros and cons about doing a 30-day challenge on YouTube. And now I'd like to give you some of my tips on how to do a 30-day challenge. Tip number 1 is to think of content ahead of time. Don't be like me. Don't make the mistakes I made and think of one every single day. No, try to get a calendar out. Be organized about it. Think of a different topic every single day, or whatever your challenge is. Make sure you have something to talk about every day. So if you put that in an organized fashion, like on a calendar, in your phone, whatever, so then when your day came up, you're not struggling to find something to talk about, like I did a few times throughout this challenge. Tip number 2, that is to have a scheduled time, because like I said, this cut into a lot of my outside life stuff, and there were times where I just had to scramble, get it done, and pump it out. So if you have a scheduled time set aside every single day, again, don't be like me and just like hope you get it done the next day. Have a scheduled time to make these videos. And my last tip for making a 30-day challenge on YouTube is to have a backup plan in case one of those topics that you want to talk about doesn't come up or doesn't happen, or say you want to do something with one of your family members or whatever and it doesn't work out. You have to have a backup plan. So those are my 3 tips for how to do a 30-day challenge on YouTube. First one is think of ideas ahead of time. Second one is schedule time for that. And third, have a backup plan. I want to thank all of you who supported me throughout this challenge. I think it definitely helped me grow by all the things I mentioned earlier. I enhanced my technical skills. I had to quickly learn how to use this camera that I'm using now. I had to ask a lot of questions from friends. I had to learn from mistakes. And I think this has been a wonderful, wonderful thing as a creator. I'm a fairly new one, so I think I had more freedom to do this. Perhaps if you're a creator that had more subscribers, have a larger following, many of your subscribers may not like you doing this, but since I'm still relatively small, I only have about 130 subscribers at this time of this video, 125, something like that. I think I have more freedom to be able to do things like this, to kind of stretch myself and just be, what is the word for it? Be just, open to whatever. Not set myself on one particular thing. I have the freedom to do that. But give it a shot. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I will do this again. I'm sure I will, but I'm not sure what the content will be. I encourage you to do it. I had fun doing it. This was a lot of fun. I'm actually going to miss doing this every day because it challenged me, as I mentioned earlier. So if you like this video, I would highly encourage you to hit that like button, and I would be honored if you would subscribe to my channel. Plus, leave a comment. Let me know if you've done a 30-day challenge, or if you're going to do a 30-day challenge, what are you going to do? What did you do? Tell me how it went. I'm very curious to hear how your experience was with this. Thank you again, everybody, for the support. I made it 30 days, and I will talk to you next time.